It was 1854, and the dusty plains of the Ballarat goldfields simmered with discontent. For months, ordinary men, driven by the promise of fortune, faced not riches, but relentless exploitation. The cause of their fury, the hated miners, license, a symbol of unjust taxes and blatant inequality, whispers of rebellion grew into a roar, uniting these hardy souls under a defiant new banner, the Eureka flag. They raised a fortified stockade, a desperate stand against an uncaring authority. Then, under the cloak of darkness, government troops launched a brutal dawn raid. The ensuing clash was swift and bloody, leaving dozens dead. Yet, from this tragic sacrifice, a spark was ignited. The Eureka Stockade, a desperate fight for freedom, would forever be remembered as a pivotal moment in the birth of Australian democracy. Imagine, if you will, a universe awash in an invisible, all-pervading substance. Scientists in 1887 believed this ether was the very medium through which light traveled, much like sound travels through air. Two brilliant minds, Albert Michelson and Edward Morley, set out from Cleveland to measure our planet's motion through this cosmic ocean. They devised an experiment of unparalleled precision, designed to detect even the slightest ripple, a subtle shift in the speed of light that would reveal Earth's passage. But what they found was utterly astonishing. Not a whisper of an ether wind. Nothing. Absolutely zero. This groundbreaking null result, this baffling absence of expected motion, would dismantle a fundamental belief and unexpectedly pave the way for a revolution in physics, leading ultimately to Einstein's theory of relativity. The year is 1628. Stockholm Harbor hums with anticipation. Today, Sweden unveils its pride, a marvel of naval engineering, the mighty warship, Vasa, a floating fortress built to project Swedish power. She's about to embark on her maiden voyage, a spectacle for a rapt royal audience. But as she set sail, a fatal flaw, unseen and unheeded, would seal her fate. With cannon shifted, the Vasa proved dangerously top-heavy. A sudden gust of wind, a gentle tilt, and then the unthinkable. Water rushed in, swift and merciless. The magnificent Vasa, the nation's shining hope, capsized and sank within sight of the shore, a devastating tragedy on her very first sail. For 333 years, she lay silent beneath the waves, a lost dream. In the crucible of 1881, a storm was brewing in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. From the parched sands, a figure emerged, declaring himself Muhammad Ahmad, the divinely guided Mahdi. His message was a thunderclap, a call for holy war, a fervent plea for Islamic revival, a rejection of the oppressive Ottoman Egyptian rule. And the Sudanese people, long stifled, answered his call. They united, an unstoppable tide of humanity surging in a massive uprising. This was no mere rebellion. It was the birth of a new empire, a defiant roar against the encroaching colonial powers. The British, under the famed General Gordon, found themselves trapped in the harrowing siege of Khartoum, a brutal testament to the Mahdi's power. In a shocking turn of events, the British forces were defeated, and a Mahdist state was forged, an independent power that would shake the foundations of the colonial world. In the annals of human conflict, few battles are as bizarre, as utterly unexpected, as the one waged not against a foreign power, but against a feathered foe. In 1932, Australia found itself in the grip of an unprecedented crisis, an emu invasion. These magnificent, flightless birds, numbering in the tens of thousands, had descended upon the farmlands of Western Australia, devouring crops and laying waste to livelihoods. The desperate farmers, their pleas falling on deaf ears, turned to the military. And so, with machine guns at the ready, The Australian Army marched to war against an enemy that could outrun bullets and proved remarkably resilient. The ensuing skirmishes were a surreal spectacle, a testament to the unexpected challenges nature can present, and a stark reminder that sometimes the most formidable adversaries are the ones we least expect. Imagine, buried for centuries beneath the damp earth of Roman Britain, a secret waiting to be unearthed. In 1973, at the remote fort of Vindolanda, archaeologists were excavating a waterlogged site, meticulously peeling back layers of peat and clay. What they found was extraordinary. Not gold or grand monuments, but something far more intimate. Wafer-thin wooden tablets, their surfaces covered in ancient Roman handwriting. These weren't official decrees, but the mundane, yet utterly captivating, records of daily life. Letters, invoices, even birthday invitations, revealing the thoughts and needs of the soldiers and their families on the very edge of the Roman Empire. Amongst them, a plea that resonates across millennia: please send more beer. These Vindolanda Tablets offer an unprecedented, direct voice from the past, a remarkable window into the heart of Roman existence. It was the summer of 1967 in Cambridge, England, when a young PhD student named Jocelyn Bell Burnell noticed something utterly extraordinary. Perched at her radio telescope, she began picking up signals that defied all explanation. Not random noise, but a series of perfectly timed rhythmic pulses. For a fleeting moment, the scientific world, and Jocelyn herself, couldn't help but joke about little green men broadcasting from afar. But this was no alien message. Instead, these rapid-fire signals were the telltale signs of something far stranger: incredibly dense, rapidly spinning neutron stars. These cosmic lighthouses, previously theoretical, were now revealing themselves, broadcasting their secrets across the universe and revolutionizing our understanding of astrophysics forever.